And now it's time for your Daily Disney Podcast with your host, Joseph Ballesteros.
What is going on, Magic Shares? Welcome to another Daily Disney show. It is Wednesday, and I know it's been 2 days of no show. And I know this is supposed to be a Monday through Friday with another Sunday episode, meaning 6 episodes a week. Why did we? Well, here's why. Basically, I had a really bad chest cold. You can still hear I sound really bad. The difference is I'm actually able to talk now. For the past 2 days, actually like 3 or 4 days, every time I start talking for more than 7 seconds, I would just go into extreme coughing spits. It was just terrible. So to save you guys a nasty sounding episode, I decided to just let my body rest for those 2 days, come back on Wednesday. So everything's like normal. As long as I don't get sick the way I got sick, usually if I'm not sick, shows should be coming out like normal. So I apologize for that, but good thing is back to normal. So I hope you guys have had an awesome week so far. Today, I want to get into it because, like I said, 2 days gone. I want to make up for it. So today, I wanted to talk about the Coca-Cola store in Disney Springs. I want to give a little mini review about it. When I first went to the Coca-Cola store, it was in September, and I was by myself, and I honestly just felt like it was very, very overrated. Now, let me go ahead and set up the way it was, the theme of the night, to say. So when I went, it was humid, it was rainy, I felt terrible, I was hungry, my feet were hurting, there was issues with the plane, so my stomach was all topsy-turvy because of the storm that was happening, they had to keep circling, and I went to the Coca-Cola store pretty much about maybe 30-45 minutes before it closed, and so everything was pretty much done. There was no drinks being served. The workers were putting stuff away. And so, of course, I thought this is not that good of a place. Come, December, when I go back with my family, I have to say the Coca-Cola store is a must-go for us when we visit Disney Springs. Disney Springs is becoming a very competitive attraction when you compare it to the parks, especially for the people who really aren't into the rides per se. This has a lot going for it. They're opening just multiple shops over and over. They have, of course, during Christmas, they have the drone show. It'd be interesting to see what else they're going to do now. During the day, they have a lot of mini attractions with music. You have the theaters, you have restaurants. So what the Coca-Cola store brings, besides the fact of amazing and tons of Coca-Cola merchandise that you probably thought was not even possible to have that much. The first floor is merchandise, unique merchandise. Second floor, same thing. The third floor is going to be your Coca-Cola bar, where you're going to have different variety of sodas. It's kind of like what they have at Epcot, except they don't have like necessarily nasty Beverly. And this is all, of course, Coke products. And you're able to kind of see the different varieties of sodas, the different varieties of merchandise, all dealing with Coca-Cola. The big attraction that I think makes it worth it is when you actually go into the store, they have the polar bear. I'm not sure if you've seen the polar bear. You've probably seen him on Facebook. He's a lifelike polar bear. He moves, his eyes blink, he has a big smile, and his mouth opens. And most of the time, he will put your head in his mouth. One of the people who is taking a picture with you guys. And they, you go in there, they take your picture. You don't have to buy it if you don't want it. You could of course say, hey, can you take a picture with my phone? I recommend you take some video because, like I said, he is a funny character. That attraction, though, alone just makes the experience a lot more magical. If you have the memory maker, which I always recommend it to do if you are going to Disney, that is included. You are able to take pictures at the Coca-Cola store as many times as you want. That is part of your memory maker, as well as any other pictures you take at Disney Springs. But that's, to me, what makes the Coca-Cola store so unique and different. That one experience with the polar bear, the merchandise, of course, and the different variety of drinks. Even if you do not like to drink soda, they have, the upstairs soda bar that they have there is open It's outside. You're able to see all of Disney Springs. Whether you go in the day or you go in the night, you are getting a fantastic view of Disney Springs. So I highly recommend to visit both times, actually, if you're at Disney Springs the morning and the night. So for my mini review, like I said, when it comes to Coca-Cola Store, I feel it is a must. If you have not been, go. And if you are going to the park soon, be sure to take some time out, head over to Disney Springs, go into the Coca-Cola Store, check it out. Let me know what you think. If you've been to the Coca-Cola Store already, let me know. Comment. Let me know if you liked the experience, if you liked what they had there. And if you didn't, comment. Let me know that too. Tomorrow we'll be back on like normal, guys. Thank you so much for listening to the show. Remember, you can support the podcast by heading over to talkaboutthemagic.com/shop. You can find a bunch of, because it's Valentine's month, a bunch of Valentine's stuff when it comes to Disney, like apparel, jewelry, and all this other great stuff. So be sure to check it out. Talkaboutthemagic.com/shop. I'm working on some other stuff. Apologize for my tardiness in these past 2 days again, but we'll be back to normal for the rest of this week. Have a great night, day, week, whenever you're listening to this, and as always, stay magical.